Zimbabwe are set to host a ODI Series against Sri Lanka, starting with a two-match ODI Series at Harare Sports Club on 29th and 31st of August. This will be Sri Lanka's first bilateral ODI series in Zimbabwe since 2008. They also played a tri-series in 2010 against Zimbabwe and India, another in 2016 against Zimbabwe and West Indies, and the World Cup qualifiers in 2023, all of which ended in favour of Sri Lanka as champions. Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka have met in 64 one-day internationals, with the visitors dominating with 49 wins. The home side managed 12 victories, while 3 games ended with no result. In Harare, the two teams have played 17 ODIs, with Sri Lanka winning 14 and Zimbabwe 3. Sri Lanka's last ODI series was in July, where they secured a 2-1 victory over Bangladesh at home. For Zimbabwe, their last ODI assignment came in February this year when they defeated Ireland 2-1 in a 3-match series in Harare. Their last ODI meeting was in 2024, Sri Lanka winning by 8 wickets in Colombo to take the series 2-0. In recent years, Sri Lanka have been dominant at home and have won 8 ODI series in a row, which is their longest streak. But away from home, they haven't beaten a top 6 side since 2014. Their only overseas success in that time came against Ireland in 2016 and Scotland in 2019. Ranked 4th in the ICC ODI standings, they will want to carry that from abroad, and Zimbabwe has been a happy hunting place for Sri Lanka with 29 wins in 36 ODIs. Zimbabwe will be gutted after missing out on World Cup berths in both white ball formats in 2023. First, they failed to qualify for the 50-over showpiece in India, falling short on net run rate despite hosting the qualifier. Later that year, they also missed out on the T20 World Cup, finishing outside the top 2 in the Africa region qualifier after defeats to Namibia and Uganda. With the next ODI World Cup in 2027 set to be hosted by South Africa, Zimbabwe and Namibia, they will want to make the most of their automatic qualification and begin their preparations early. After finishing 2024 as the leading run scorer in the 50-over format, Kusal Mendis has carried that form into this year as well. So far, he has scored 403 runs in 8 innings, averaging over 50 with a strike rate of 106. Even in Zimbabwe, he maintains an average just under 45, and as Sri Lanka's number 3 and wicketkeeper batter, he will remain a key figure for their success. From Zimbabwe's point of view, no one has really dominated this format in recent times. But the return of Brendan Taylor will be a huge boost. With more than 200 ODIs and over 6,500 runs, the veteran will look to make a big statement on his comeback after almost 4 years away from international cricket. On the back of his strong performances in domestic cricket and A tours, 22-year-old Pawan Ratnayaka has earned his maiden call-up to the ODI squad. With 2,510 runs in 79 list A matches, the right-hander will look to carry that form onto the international stage. The 16-member squad also includes the return of Nuwanithu Fernando, with the 25-year-old recalled after 9 months following consistent performances in list A cricket. Wrist spinner Wanithu Hasaranga, who suffered a hamstring injury during the Bangladesh ODI series, misses out on the Zimbabwe tour, while opener Avishka Fernando and his speedster Eshan Malinga have also been left out of the squad. 39-year-old wicketkeeper batter Brendan Taylor marks his return to the ODI side, having last played in September 2021. Left-arm pacer Richard Ngarawa also makes a comeback after recovering from a lower back injury. The squad further includes 4 players who were not part of the previous ODI series against Ireland: Clive Madande, Tony Munyonga, Brad Evans, and uncapped seamer Ernest Mosoku. With Harare hosting both matches, early moisture could assist the seamers in the first 10 overs. As the game progresses, batting should get easier and spinners may come into play. A power score is expected to be around 240 to 260, with the average first innings total from the last 3 games at 261. The weather will be hot with temperatures in the high 20s. Rain looks unlikely, though any brief showers would quickly dry under the scorching sun. Watch Sri Lanka Tour of Zimbabwe 2025 live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare 1 HD and Dialog View Plus app.